Good morning, Full Size Life family. Michael here. 165 days to the full marathon. We've gone through 200 days of working out every day. And, well, I'm down to 291. I'm down 2 pounds. Yay! So 51 more pounds to go and 165 days to do it in. It's doable. Very doable. Back is still a little weird, so doing the elliptical again. And appreciate everybody following, liking, subscribing. Up to 333 subscribers. I really do appreciate it so very much. I'm doing a 35-minute workout again today, this morning, and on the iTrack it's calorie burn 4, so it's the advanced one. So it's going to be intervals, up down type stuff. Yeah. Yesterday was a pretty nice day. Didn't get in my head too terribly much. Still tracking my calories. I don't know how I'm going to be able to share it as a document, but checking exactly everything, every calorie I'm intaking. And I'm using the Garmin Connect app with the Phoenix watch, tracking it all. And yeah, it says I should be down 1 pound something over the last 2 days, projected, with the 3,500 calories as the divisible. So whatever the calorie deficit is divided by the 3,500. Yeah, yesterday was almost 1,200 calories total eaten, not deficit, with a 2,100 calorie deficit, according to Garmin. And been feeling okay so far. Middle of the day while I'm working gets a little tough. I get a little hunger, so I've been basically drinking bone broth or chicken broth or whatever for lunch. And what I'll probably do is just skip breakfast and put what I'm eating for breakfast to lunch, so I can end up having a little bit longer fast in between last night and this morning. So I know a 2,000 calorie deficit each day is not sustainable, especially when I'm trying to train. And I know I'm not going to be able to keep it up for 100 days. So, but it's projecting me getting this done, the weight loss part done, in about 75 days. So that's a lot shorter, but that's still a long time. But what I gotta do is watch out my muscles and stuff, make sure I'm not eating those away, because one of my biggest muscles is my heart. And definitely don't want to affect that. Yeah, there's a lady on YouTube I've been following. She's doing the Continental Divide Trail through hike. In other words, from Mexico to Canada. And yeah, I've been watching all of her video, her daily video. Great person, great personality, and wish her all luck in the world. That might be me in 2028 or something like that. Just depends on how YouTube works out. Whether or not I can take off 5 months or not. So still haven't been to the grocery store yet since getting back from my cruise. But don't have really anything to get. I mean, I might want to go and buy some eggs. And maybe in a week or so, maybe this weekend, I'll go to the grocery store. My problem is I have so much stuff to eat in the house. And I need to make sure I don't, if I'm going to try to do carnivore, I need to make sure I'm not going to go off and just buy everything I see. Yeah, it's tell the truth, I don't know when was the last time I went to the grocery store. It had to have been while my wife was still here. So, yeah, so week of the trip, or it's like the second Thursday was the beginning of the trip. And I don't think I've been to the grocery store all of April. That's kind of weird, but I'm just feeding myself, and well, I can pretty much eat anything I want until I decide to do something like carnivore. But if I can get one of the big freezers emptied out, that would help with my electric bill. But probably still gonna want to buy a half of a cow or something like that. Wanted to do a whole cow, but it would have been 2 of us, and well, said she divorcing me and split away. Don't eat that much meat anymore. But I know on average, if I do like a whole cow or half cow, it'll last me a few years. And it's a big investment, but overall it ends up paying for itself. I mean, ground beef is like 4 something, 5 something a pound right now. Half a cow's like in the box like 7, but you get the steaks, you get the brisket, you get the rounds and or the legs and all that stuff, and you get ground beef. So if I ever have a hankering for a steak or a stew, that's not $4 or $5 a pound. That's much more. So, and oh, I forgot my headband. Oh. It's a gator, but it's merino wool, so it dries better. Oh, okay, here we go. I hate getting this thing started. So I'm always worried that I'm gonna catch the back of my ankle or something. Well, we got 10 minutes done. 25 more to go. But yeah, the bone broth, chicken broth stuff, it's giving me that, it's giving me the salt, but it's giving me the sensation that I'm actually eating some type of meat. And I'll see how I do after a week or two. I don't think I'm going all the way to 75 because I'll become adapted for the lack of calories, and it'll become less effective. So it's probably going to be a week on or 2 weeks on, week off, 2 weeks on, something like that. And I got to make sure I deal with the cravings and the possible mental part of it. Oh, I want food. Oh, my sweet treat last night. Massive, absolutely massive. 5 Tootsie Rolls for 120 calories. Yes, right now I still having a little bit of sweets in there. Night before, I had a protein shake, which I put peanut butter powder in. So that was like double that, 240 calories. And I haven't eaten this morning yet, so, oh, electrolytes, that reminds me. If you want to try the electrolytes I've been using, try skymd.com. My coupon code's Fullsizelife, and you get 15% off of one bag, or they do have a subscription thing where you sound like you save more. That's currently what I'm doing. But as far as like me getting any assistance out of it, nah. You have to successfully be able to use the coupon code because they'll stick their own in there, which is kind of annoying. And I was looking into the 100 milers yesterday, and I kind of want to travel for it. The only problem is if I do something in the mountains, I'm not going to be altitude adapted for it. At some point in time, I got to find one of those holiday weekend type things where my work schedule has me off either on a Friday or a Monday. And take like PTO for the Friday before and PTO for the the holiday, because I don't get paid holidays unless it's Christmas or Thanksgiving. And business had me work extra. I'll work 4 10s, 4 days at 10 hours a day, make sure I got my hours. Oh, by the way, I'm a good boy as far as the work goes. I'm one of their lead salespeople. I help out with other agents, and kind of like me, mostly. But I like to travel for the 100-miler, and that'll be 2027 next year. And if y'all got some ideas, shoot them my way. I'm looking for something that is in the fall, so I'll have a full year from my marathon till then to get ultra marathon running fitness. My goal is to beat the cutoff, yes, but my goal is to try to beat a 24-hour 100-mile run, and hopefully by then I'll be running. So yeah, if y'all want to help support me in my goal, paying for the 100-miler travel expenses, I have a Patreon link down below. It's $5 a month. I think eventually I'll try to get my computer set up with a camera so I can do live sitting down for the members. Just not 100% comfortable with, I don't like my camera set up just yet. So, 17 down, 18 more to go, or 17 and change. So we're about halfway done. I need to turn up the fan. And yeah, it's gonna be a big thing, that 100-miler. Technically, I'd like to try to do the Moab 250, but because that's what David Goggins did. He failed at it and came back and got it done. And but marathon's already scary enough for me right now. But as I lose more weight, reach my weight goal for the marathon, then marathon would come a lot easier. I'm trying to stay consistent, working out every day, even if it's just a little bit. Yeah, it's yeah, I thought I'd lost all my, I asked for my wife to give me the login for Amazon because I logged out of it trying to get my own, and I need to get all my photos off of there. Otherwise, I would end up having lost years and years and years of photos. Oh. Alarm clock. Okay. Okay. A little bit more than 15 minutes left. Still want to do more. So once the actual part's done, I may end up just doing the cool down also. So that'll add like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Because honestly, I need to do more than 35 minutes. Marathon isn't 35 minutes long. But I know I need to slowly build up to it too. I don't know if y'all could tell. I'm sweaty. Trying to figure out what all I need to take with me for a 100 miler. I don't, unless I sign up with some type of run club or I have someone come out, travel with me, document it and all that, I'll end up having to do this thing 100% self-supported actually during the race. Which that also freaks me out because I've never seen a marathon runner on a 100 miler ever do one with no aid. I mean, dropping off bags at aid stations one thing. But there's pacers, there's a videographer if I want to document it. There's someone to keep me motivated. Because I'm sure at some point I'm going to hate myself and doubt myself during a 100-mile race. So by the way, if you got to this point in a video, thank you. I'm trying not to cut stuff out of my videos at all. I want y'all to have me full blast as far as like 100%. I need all the footage if I'm going to make a mini doc anyways of my weight loss journey. And if this is the first time you're watching me, thank you. I'm 51 years old. I work full-time for a living. I used to weigh over 500 pounds. And October 2026, I'm going to run a marathon. And October-ish in 2027, I am going to do a 100-mile race. My goal is to go from that 505 pounds all the way down to 240. And I've got 166 days to lose 51 pounds. So I'm doing pretty good. Just about halfway there as far as that goes. My starting weight of this little journey, because I started on October 10th of last year, was 340-ish. And it was in between 340 or 350. And how I lost the initial weight loss was low carb diet. They approved surgery for me, but I had lost like 80 pounds before they even did the surgery, and that got me down to 340, 350 basically over like 2 years, 2.5 years, which is a big accomplishment. So, and that 100 miler, I don't know what my goal weight should be. I'm thinking no more than 180, 170, but I know people that do stuff like that are 30 or 40 pounds lighter so than that. However, I don't think my loose skin's gonna pull up by itself. And of course, eventually I might be able to come across some way of getting that taken care of. But I'm gonna have 20 or 30 pounds of loose skin on me anyways. So if I get down to 180, that's 160 or 150 without the loose skin. I've pretty much beaten high blood pressure. Not diabetic. They were saying I was pre-diabetic, but that fluctuated. And I'm trying to change my stars. Trying to change my whole entire life. And I want to help other people out to do the same. I want to travel around the country, work out with them, help them through their struggles, because quite frankly, without y'all, my Fullsizelife family, I probably would have already given up. I've been in some dark, dark places lately. And really do appreciate every one of y'all. And I got 2 Patreon subscribers, by the way. Thank you. All right. If I go to 35, I got less than 8 minutes left. If I do the cool down, probably ought to do 3.5, 4 minutes of it, so I can end up doing an improvement of about 10%. I'm trying to compound the improvements. So one day, 35 minutes. Maybe the next day, 38.5. Then like 41 and so on. But I also need to make sure I let my legs rest at some point in time too. So I got a home gym over there. I'll work on core and upper body just as soon as my back calms down. Oh. Hot. Yeah, listen to the music. Bryan Adams. Everything I do it for you. From Robin Hood. That was one of my favorite songs growing up as a kid. For young adult. Not sure what year the Kevin Costner movie came out. But I found out recently that old tree that's towards the beginning of the movie where the kid's hiding up in it, someone cut it down. And that thing was old. That saddens me. I don't know if it got sick, if it died and they cut it down because of safety, but yeah. Older I get, I'm realizing very quickly that I'm running out of days. I mean, people I grew up watching are passing away. I had classmates that have already passed away. And I'm only 51. And they're at best in their early 40s to mid 50s. So, it's scary. And I know if I didn't lose the weight, I was probably going to join them. And yeah, this is probably my midlife crisis, but I'm not buying a car. Not going to buy a Corvette because we'll can't fit in it, but so 50 years old, experiencing a midlife crisis in more than one way. Realizing that my days are coming to an end. Middle of a divorce. While I'm trying to lose enough weight and train for a marathon. Yeah. But screw it. I'm just gonna do it. I got a shirt on my website that says that. I need to just make it a t-shirt instead of just a dry fit long sleeve thing. My website's down below. I need to work on it. After I get off work, I'm mentally fried. Especially lately, last 2 days, because I'm trying to do 2 jobs at once. Which I'm capable of doing it. Just it'll take me away from the phones for a little bit as I'm trying to get it done. I'm helping out other agents. And all right. 3 minutes to 35 minutes. Everything past that's gonna be bonus. I can't smell my coffee. Well, I walk in the front door, I can smell it. But never smell it in here. Very odd. 2.5 minutes. Then I'll do bonus time. Oh, this one's passion fruit. Little packet. It's 16 calories. And I tracked that. I know if I get down to the 280s, I'll be caught up. Since I got 165 days left, and that'll put me at 50 pounds. No, yeah, 50 pounds to lose, 39 pounds to lose in that time. But I want a good run at it, take a break from it, let my body get adjusted again, deal with some cravings, get right back on it again. On, off, on, off, off. On, off. One minute left, then bonus time. The order track saying 238 calories burned. My watch is saying 507. So we crossed over 500 in a workout. And that's what I'm basing my calorie deficit chart on, is that. Oh God. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. There, you get the point. 35 minutes is done. Now, time for the cool down. It lowers the resistance down to 1 and the incline down to 0. And it was like walking through sand. Thank you, Fullsizelife family. Y'all helping out with liking and sharing and subscribing, ringing the bell if you want notifications, helps out a lot. 166, 167 away from hitting 500. I think we can do it by the end of May. I hope. But I definitely at least want to get it by my marathon. Yeah, I usually cut out stuff like that, but honestly, the cuts don't seem natural. I mean, I might put B-roll and just, well, not B-roll, just mute me and speed up a section if I really say something stupid, but I also got to get used to making sure I'm on camera, not saying something stupid. Because if I want YouTube to be a full-time income, I got to make sure I don't jeopardize it. I also have to make sure I don't jeopardize my current job. Then I'm really screwed. So they know exist. I don't say the company. I don't take you to work. I don't film while I'm working. So, and I do all my edits either before work or after work. That's why I get up so early in the morning. All right, we got 2 minutes down of the cool down. So a minute 45 to get to 4 minutes. But it just gives me extra calories, increases my distance. I want to be able to do 2 or 3 hours straight, as if I'm doing a full marathon, but at least want to get up by the end of May a full hour, if not more. So oh, I'm supposed to be doing this slower too. So recommended target is 35. I was doing 40, 45. 50 something seconds left. My legs still got it. I still keep on going. But I'm trying to slow build. So, all right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cool down. .9 miles, according to this, and average incline was 9.1, and 34.59 minutes, but it doesn't count cool down, so that's pretty good. And watch It said 40 minutes, and I don't remember what the calories was. 578. So, pretty darn good. There's going to be a Strava link down below if you want to track me there or follow me there. Love you, Full Size Life family. If you're having struggles losing weight, staying out of your head, or getting out of your head, we're all here for you. I'm here for you. Y'all been here for me, my darkest stuff, and I've shared it all. Now, am I getting therapy via YouTube? Talking it out is helping. Even just saying it out loud is helping. So it's getting less power over me. And well, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Patreon links down below if you want to buy me a cup of coffee. It helps out with the paying for the full 100-mile race. Gets me closer to a full-time income. And love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye. Oh.